You know, interestingly, one of the things that really bring anxiety to people on their first Amazon trip is the idea of sleeping in hammocks. And I want to encourage you in this to keep calm and hammock on. First, when you get here, ladies, your hammock's already going to be hung. You just pick one, put your luggage underneath that, you're good to go for the week. Please watch the video, The Art of Sleeping in a Hammock. But this video is for guys because on the third deck, it's a multi-purpose room. You're going to have to hang your hammock, unhang it, and I'm going to show you the art of hanging a hammock in this video. So let's come over here. When you arrive, it's going to be in a little pod like this. You're going to have a towel over here that you can take a shower with. It'll be provided, and a blanket will be inside. And then you will need to bring a washcloth for the showers, but those things will be provided. So you're going to find the place to unpack this within itself. Try not to spin your cords. You want to keep those straight. You just simply unwrap it. Now when you arrive, your cord's going to be probably on the outside hanging on your little pod. I personally prefer just to keep it inside as I hang it, and again, try not to get it tangled up. And so here's the most important part of this video, because you want to be able to hang your hammock like a pro. You need to know how to do a slip knot. This is not the only way, but it is a very good way. And what you want to do, you want to come underneath this metal pole. You're going to bring it down into loop. Now here's the key right here to always do it right. I put my fist, I go back under, and then through. Easier said than done. So I go through where my fist is to make sure that I'm always doing it right. I pull my weight on it, and I've got my first slip knot, and then for a precaution, I go under and through on one side. That's another slip knot, and then under and through again. And since this is so important, let's watch that in slow motion. You want to come underneath this metal pole. You're going to bring it down into loop. Now here's the key right here to always do it right. I put my fist, I go back under, and then through. Easier said than done. So I go through where my fist is to make sure that I'm always doing it right. I pull my weight on it, and I've got my first slip knot, and then for a precaution, I go under and through on one side. That's another slip knot. And then under and through again. So you see, guys, it's really not that hard. You now know how to hang your hammock like a pro, but now we've got to unroll it and hang it back the way it was. Now this part of the process is not as important. It doesn't matter if it falls, but it's a little more complicated, and it turns out different every time for me. But let me show you the basics. So I always fold my cord inside. You don't have to do it that way. But the main thing is, whenever you're folding it back up, you want to make it real tight. This is going to create the cocoon, because you're going to fold it in itself. So I always like to fold it once, and then a second time, and then roll it really, really tight. And while I'm rolling this, when you come up here, you're going to bring your carry-on and your backpack. You're going to want to put that under the bench with inside the white line so that nobody's stumbling over it in the middle of the night. So as we tightly roll this and get to the very end, we're going to use those folds that we created to create a little cocoon to put our different items in. So here's the key. You're just going to fold it into itself. If you want to come on around, look at it from this side, I'm going to be wrapping it around itself as I push down, creating this nice little pocket. And as I said, I don't keep my cord out because I bring carabiners. And that's what I use to make sure mine stays together. This is a great tool to hang a lot of things. And this creates this pocket to put my blanket. Now, I know you've got to be wondering, why in the world would I have a blanket on the Amazon? Well, surprisingly, it gets cold at night. And every night I pull this out, cover up with us. And so my blanket's tucked in there. And then a pillow. This is not provided. Please don't bring a neck pillow. You want a travel pillow. You'll put this also inside your hammock. So you see, guys, it's really not that hard. So keep calm and hammock on.